heard the explosion. You blew the damn bridge? Was that really necessary?
Oh, thank God you survived.
Yeah, now I owe you something, motherfucker.
Get up, you son of a bitch.
Whoa,
I owe you
whoa.
something too.
Apparently you've all met.
I know what it looks like, but I swear to God, I meant you no harm. That operation was out of my hands. It was Serpo.
So who was he?
He works for a private concern. His superiors own my superiors, and they're the ones calling the shots. I'm sorry for what they did to you, but there's no way that he
What
can...
exactly are they doing here, Colonel?
The rumour is they're trying to weaponize this plague for use as a bioweapon. Being immune, my guess is your blood is essential for their research.
You knew this, yet you did nothing to stop them.
I'm a soldier. I follow orders.
Well, soldier, here's an order for you. Go fuck yourself.
Just listen to me. I can help you. There's a military outpost in Henderson, and I know the commanding officer. They have food, water, weapons, and a way off this bloody island.
Last time we trusted the army, they threw us in a cage.
Look, I understand how you feel, but we don't have much time here. This island, it's about to be nuked.
Nuked? Yeah, we heard that same story on Benor. Ain't no bombs fell there.
You sure about that?
This would explain all the air traffic recently. Choppers flying out with equipment crates.
That's right. They have to cover up what they've done here. And once they're through evacuating the
They're
island...
dropping a bomb?
Listen, I trust this asshole about as far as I can throw him. But if what he's saying is true, we should
need
hear
to
him
get
out.
off this goddamn island. Fuck me, man.
So, Henderson it is then.
If that's the case, then we're all coming with you.
All right then, let's move. Only 5 of us are immune, so some of us should stay and defend the camp while the rest scout for a way out of here.
Good. Let's get to it.
All right, Colonel. But if you're lying to us, God help you, because we sure won't.
Okay, so this is a co-op game. You can have 4 players at a time. Oh, I'm gonna get this quest here.
If I can electrify the fences, those damn things will fry when they run into them. But I need a power source. Cables and batteries should do it. Will you bring me some?
Sure.
The cables are in a shack not far from here, and the batteries are at a camping site.
It might be worth speaking to Harlow.
I do collect a bunch of the quests. I only collect the quests I need. I know exactly what I'm doing. And I don't actually do any of those quests.
You and Hardy don't like each other very much, do you?
What's going on?
We had a misunderstanding. It's not important, I'll deal with it.
That's not gonna cause any problems for the rest of us, is it? We've got enough to worry about.
Like I said, I'll deal with it. Just tell me how to get to Henderson.
The jungle's flooded from the monsoons, so I think the only way is by the sea. One of the other guys here is from Halai, and he says it's a fishing village. They should still have boats. Once you get one of them, it shouldn't be hard to reach Henderson. When are you leaving?
Yeah.
Good. The sooner you get to Henderson, the sooner we get out of here. As you can see, we each contribute to the team's safety and well-being with our own particular talents. If you bring us the right supplies, you can take advantage of our talents too.
That's our way of saying open the squad menu with, I think, L or something. That door just threw me that far back.
Checking the beach.
Perhaps I can help.
You should go down and check the beach. Something from that wrecked ship might have washed ashore. Something we can use. You should go see what you can find.
Sure.
Bless you, but be careful, okay? There are a lot of those things out there.
I'm collecting these quests for a reason. There's 2 Molotovs and a Machete that I intended to pick up in here, which I did.
God damn it.
And anyways, since this is a 4-player game, they expect you to have the immunes, as they're called, walk out and do the journey stuff, quest around, kill things, save people. But it would be nice if they allowed like a bot friend or something, because they say, okay, some of us are gonna go, some of us are gonna stay. It gets really ridiculous later. Basically, you do everything, and your character even comments on it, even if you're on multiplayer. They're like, why am I the only one doing this when you're trying to repair fences and such? Alright, so the reason I picked up electrifying is I want deodorant. No, I know. I kind of that's my attempt at humor right there. But that is totally true. I need the deodorant. I get out here, right next to the deodorant, as close as I can to get to it. I kind of practiced that bailout. It takes some time to get the car running, and you can't look left or right while you're starting up the car. It just zooms you back facing the wheel. Anyways, I need that for a later mod. I need 2 of it, in fact. So if I end up not finding one, which I will actually later, I think, then I can grab another one. I can grab another deodorant.
Now you did.
So electrifying takes place around where I found that deodorant, and I can always just resume from the electrifying quest. Right, same thing with this guy. I'm doing this for a reason. I don't do anything in this game just because. So this guy, I'm killing the zombies around him for a reason. That thug, he just won't die though. There.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Of course I don't talk to him. There's only one side quest I complete, and this is not it. This is Halai. Your quest actually tells you to go in Halai and talk to people to look for a fishing boat, but I'm going to head straight for the fishing boat. There are a couple instances of the game where it lets you bypass a step. This is it. So I had to practice this a little bit too. If I slow down here, I can turn right past the tree, drive through this cave and fly out and land next to the marina. This would have been pretty much where I would be if I took a right instead of helping
I'm
Luke.
at the lagoon, Harlow. It's in a bad way. Totally overrun. Once I clear out the infected, I'll see if I can find a boat.
Unfortunately, I messed up the parking here. And in fact, I remember messing up here during this recording. I guess I got a little flustered. And I do the wrong things. We're gonna see it. I try to make the best of it though. I was trying to find a blade to throw, but I guess I ended up having a wrench in my hands or something, and a nail gun and a bat. I'm not sure if I had a wrench. I know I feel like I just picked up one from the body just there, but whatever the case is, I didn't have a bladed object in my hands. Alright, so I figure I'm going to try to take a shortcut here, and that's what gets me. Because I deviated from the path I practiced, because I thought, oh, I can just do that. I can just avoid that hut, because some infected break out of that hut. You can see the door getting bashed. I'm not exactly sure what triggers the door flying open, and maybe it hadn't bashed open because Fraps is running and it's making the game work a little weird. Right, there's 1 bleach. I need 2 bleach for one of the mods. Now, I don't realize that I'm skipping part of the quest, because you're supposed to realize that the boat is missing an engine. This is where you get the engine. I realize it when I find out that the zombie that I kick or attack is not a zombie, it's just a body. So I grab that, I need that. I grab that bleach. And no, that's not a body. And I go, oh crap. So at this point I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I decide I'm going to go load checkpoint.
I'm at the lagoon, Harlow.
That's
It's
not
in
the
a
right
bad
checkpoint.
way. Totally overrun.
So I select electrifying because I'm in a hurry.
So
I load
clear out
checkpoint.
I'm at the
This is
lagoon,
where I
Harlow.
appear
It's in
if
a
I load
bad way.
electrifying.
Totally overrun.
This is where I jumped
Once
out
I
of the
clear
car.
out the infected, I'll see if I can find a boat.
And I'm thinking, this is not the right place, is it? As I get in the car.
Finally. Jesus.
So I try to make the best of it. I mean, So up ahead is where I would free Mugambe. I could have just loaded this checkpoint from Mugambe and I'd be right here. So this is why I've been doing the quests, or collecting the quests. I can load the checkpoint and appear kind of where the game thinks I should be for the progress I've made in that quest. I realize that guy's been killed by my kick, because I remember I saw a trace of green item.
I'm at the lagoon, Harlow. It's in a bad way.
This
Totally
is Luke.
overrun.
the guy
Once I
kind
clear
of
out the infected, I'll see if I can find
drove
a
in a
boat.
circle to get. I have to redo that portion of Marik's Marina. Also, the first 30 minutes of this recording, of the microphone recording, I didn't have my pop filter in place, so I apologize for that, and hopefully it won't be too distracting. I don't think it'll be too bad.
Ooh, that had to bloody hurt.
Alright, if you look at that door ahead, you should see that's kind of getting some dust. Sorry, right there. That's why I veered further to the right. I thought maybe I could avoid some more infected. So I start to do it again. I don't know. I'm going to follow the path. And that's John Morgan's kick right there. His kick, if you're running and then you kick, it sends them flying.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, bloody hell. Now I need to find the engine.
Normal normal survivors, their kicks don't do that. It just does what happened here. Just a regular kick. The running part doesn't matter. I kicked those two bodies next to the boat because they come to life. There are a couple instances in the game where zombies are totally corpses. They're just regular corpses until a trigger event happens, and then they become prone walkers is what I call it. Prone bodies. It's where they're not a corpse, they're just a zombie waiting for you to get close. Kicking them early makes it so that it never happens. They never change into a living or undead being. And I grabbed an extra bleach because there's a possibility that I might be able to make 2 of that mod. And let me double check something while I repeat that section. Yeah, I actually do need 4 bleach. In fact, that must be why. I actually do need 4 bleach for two bleach for one mod and 2 bleach for another. Alright, so this was the plan. I needed to deal with that guy. There's 2 more zombies in here. I make sure that I handle them. But I'm still recovering from my mess up. I'm just like kicking myself right now. So by doing that, I end up missing this kick. So I'm still kind of thinking, and then I realized, oh, it's so dark, you guys aren't going to be able to see anything. Grab the engine, chuck it. I need 1 more barbed wire, it's down there. I know where all the items are from this practice. Like, I kind of dropped in here a couple times to rehearse this part. But I didn't want to loot the whole room. There's a bunch of stuff in here that if you're playing the game normally, you'll want all of it. Just because of nothing else. Now, I'll be pitching this thing regularly, because it's faster than walking with it. That chest that I ran past is locked, that's why I had a different icon on it. There was that flashing thing that just happened. A suicider must have fallen while it was chasing me. That's those pulsating guys, like with weird growths on them. They pretty much kill you if you're next to them when they explode. They do have a slow explosion timer, and they don't walk fast. They're also very noisy. So in these ways, it kind of makes them more fair. That's why people don't really complain about them as much as they do in Dying Light. They complain about them a lot in Dying Light. People do.
Get in the hang of this.
And I can understand why.
I've secured a boat, Harlow. Fingers crossed that road is still intact. I'll let you know once I'm over there.
Okay, I've never hit that pier before, but again, with fraps running, my controls are a little bit wonky. So when I had meant to just tap a little bit to the right, I ended up not doing anything at all. So I slammed into the pier. In order to exit the boat on the right side, you hold down going right, you hold down strafe right as you press your interact button. And you'll exit on the right side. Otherwise, you'll pretty much default to exiting on the left. Now, the game expects you, I feel like, to use the boat to sail all around the map to get here. But I feel that it's faster to land as quickly as possible and run to the destination. Alright, that little flashing thing. There's a little flashing thing next to the stamina bar. Looks like 3 claws or something. That means that my weapon is about a quarter left durability. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, and I'll have to do it after the cutscene actually.
Oh, so much for the road. Henderson. So close, and yet so far. No point in going this way, Harlow. The bloody road's gone. It's washed out.
Damn it. I was hoping we'd catch a break.
Yeah, not likely. Any suggestions?
Head back to Halai and see if they know another way to Henderson. It's the only real choice at this point.
I'll see what I can do.
Had to wait for the radio transmission to finish. Otherwise, I think I'd have to go back to the bridge. So there's a Mugambe. This is why I freed him. Or not freed him, I killed those zombies around him. Now, durability. If you repair a weapon as soon as you damage it, you have to pay a decent chunk of money. I went and created a table for myself. I used 2 sets of purple brass knuckles, I think like level 56 or something. And I beat a body next to a workbench. I hit it like 114 times or something, with each knuckle writing down the cost it would be to repair. They had the exact same durability, so this made it easy. But they had differing dollar values, so I could have a little bit more variability in my data. Otherwise, it'd be the exact same numbers every time. You know, if one weapon costs 5,000 and one weapon costs 1,000, I could kind of see a pattern. If they both cost 5,000, I might as well just hit the body with one knuckle, one set of brass knuckles.